Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, I will just share screen for all of you so that you also can recite prayers with us. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So we will all recite the prayers together by muting ourselves. Sansita, you can start.
Okay, Mataji. So let's start with our Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanaशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्दे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधारा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Thank you so much, Sansita. Yeah, so we will just wait for a second. So, hi Krishna girls. What all you learned from past two sessions? Last Wednesday and Friday.
Shloka recitation and prayers, Mataji.
Shloka recitation and prayers. So, how many of you learned perfectly those shlokas? Vardhini Mataji has learned it. So sweet. Yeah, yes, Mataji. I also missed the class a lot last week. But Krishna's blessings and mercy again today I am back. So today we have a very special person giving us the class on the special occasion of Akshaya Tritiya. Today is considered to be a very special day. It has so many secrets why this day is called special. We will have His Grace Krishna Prabhu joining in and taking the session for all of us. His Grace Krishna Prabhu is the temple president of both Bangalore and it's an Abbott's temple. Prabhu has been in Krishna consciousness more than 25 years. And from past 5 years, Prabhu has been guiding Vaishnavi Forum. And under his grace, Krishna Prabhu, all of us serving in Vaishnavi Forum. So today, the glorious pastimes of Akshaya Tritiya, the glories of Akshaya Tritiya, Prabhu will be delivering it to all of us. Hi Krishna Prabhu, welcome. Thank you so much giving your time for all of us, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
हरे
Pranam.
कृष्ण प्रभु
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam.
Hari Bol. ओमज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाख्या चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नामस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य, जय नित्यानंद, जय द्वैत चंद्र, जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा श्री श्री गौरताय की जय। श्री श्री गांधर्वी का गिरिधारी श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु, श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देवानंद देव भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज, श्री श्री बाजे श्री देवी भूदेवी की हरिनाम कीर्तन जगत गुरुपति पावन श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। थैंक यू वेरी मच। मुकम करोति वाचालं पंगुम लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्री गुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानंद माधवम श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम। Hare Krishna, thank you very much for joining us on this special Akshaya Tritiya broadcast. Very happy to be with you all. I thought we'll just have something like a podcast format, so we can have some discussions. Some of you, maybe whatever doubts or questions you have. But before that, I'll just say some few words. Akshaya Tritiya is a special day. Akshaya means the benefits of this day never diminish, never decrease. They are always there. Sometimes you can say they are growing also. For example, historically on this day is special because this is the day on which it is said that they were started dictating Mahabharata to Ganesha started writing. So today, that wonderful scripture known as Mahabharata started, writing of that scripture started. Today is the day when the Pandavas were blessed with the Akshaya Patra given by Surya Deva to the Pandavas. Akshaya Patra means a vessel from which there's unlimited supply of food, prasadam, until the point when Draupadi finishes her meal. It is said that that vessel will stop yielding after Draupadi finishes her meal. Until that point, you can take out as much as you want, unlimitedly. Akshaya, no limit. But as soon as Draupadi finishes eating, it won't give you anymore for that day. There's a very special gift given by.
Hi Krishna, let's just wait for a second. Prabhu might have a network issue.
So, Akshaya Patra, it is said that a portion of that Akshaya Patra, a small piece of that Akshaya Patra, is there even today in Udupi temple, Udupi Krishna temple. I don't know if it works like the Akshaya Patra, but definitely the story goes that Akshaya Patra, part of that Akshaya Patra is there in Udupi temple. So as long as Draupadi doesn't eat, it continues to yield unlimited supply. So that's the beauty of Akshaya Patra. All right. No, this is the day on which Mahabharata writing was started. The other interesting leela that happened is that Sudama met Krishna today, and Sudama was rewarded, unbelievably rewarded. Actually, people think that Sudama's reward was that when he went back to his house, hometown, village, in that place where he had a old, tattered, thatched hut, was a beautiful palace. And he saw one very beautiful lady going up and down with beautiful, gorgeous silk saris and silk sari and nice ornaments. So Sudama was wondering, who is this lady? So beautiful. And after some time, he realized that is his wife. So because he gave, everybody thinks that because Sudama gave chipped rice, avalaki, aval, atukulu to Krishna, Krishna blessed him. But there's another type of blessing Krishna gave Sudama. Krishna gave his heart to Sudama. Krishna gave himself to Sudama. When Sudama went to meet Krishna, and the Dwarapalaka stopped Sudama and said, how can you go to meet Krishna? You're not properly dressed. Don't you know who Krishna is? He's the king here. And by the way, he's the Supreme Lord. What are you? Who are you? Where did you come from? How can you go into a king's chamber like this, wearing torn clothes? And Sudama was looking very weak and emaciated and like a poor Brahmana. Then he says something that these guards don't believe at all. He says, no, Krishna is my friend. And they will say, come on, how can Krishna be your friend? You must be hallucinating. It can't be true. Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Brahma, Devatas come, stand in a line, wait in a queue, wait for their appointment to see Krishna. And you just walk in like this and say, Krishna was your friend, your classmate. You were fighting, you were playing with each other, and sometimes you defeated Krishna, and Krishna, all that. They can't believe this story. They'll say, no, it's not possible. You probably come at the wrong gate, or some other Krishna, or something like that. But Sudama, but they also know with Krishna you can never predict anything. Krishna is Krishna. See, Krishna is very mystical and very, very special, yogic person. So Sudama will insist, no, you please go and tell him now. What is your problem? Just go and tell him. One Sudama Vipra has come, old childhood friend. And somehow Sudama will convince them to go and tell Krishna. And they will very reluctantly go to Krishna's presence and say, some mendicant, poor man has come. He's claiming to be your old friend. And as soon as Krishna hears the word, Sudama, his whole reaction, his whole face, his whole everything changes instantly. He says, Sudama has come. My dearest friend Sudama has come to meet me. How is that possible? How could he remember me? How could he remember me? I'm honored. I'm so delighted that Sudama has remembered me, has come to meet me. Where is he? So then they will say, Sudama is there waiting at the gate. They panic, seeing Krishna's reaction. And it is said that Krishna is so anxious to meet Sudama that he doesn't wait till Sudama is brought into his presence. He goes along with the guards. He runs along with the guards to meet his dearest Sakha friend, Sudama. And as soon as Krishna sees Sudama, they embrace each other. And both of them are shedding tears of joy. I remember one time when Guru Maharaj wanted to go to Udupi temple, years back, about 5-6 years back. He was in Udupi for treatment. Guru Maharaj expressed his desire to go and visit the Udupi temple and meet Vishweshwar Swami, Vishweshwar Tirtha Swamiji. He was the oldest sannyasi in the Madhva Math, very old gentleman, very amazing personality. He was so tiny also, real short man, very thin, very tiny, but he had a strange glow on his face. You could make out that he's a very special person. very sweet looking, very strange aura about him. So I was tasked with that responsibility to arrange this whole meeting. So I went to meet this Swamiji, and he was pretty elderly. Because he was very lean, he could get up and sit down little easily. Because he didn't have a very heavy body. They are very strict. They eat one time a day. Ekadashi, they fast. A practical individual, they fast, practically speaking. And I told him, he looked at me and said, Hare Krishna, so what? And like that, he greeted me. And I told him, His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj wants to have an audience with you, wants to meet you and offer his respects to you and take your blessings. Because in age, he was much more senior to Guru Maharaj, at least 15 years more senior than Guru Maharaj. Then, does everybody know Guru Maharaj here in this audience? At least you've heard about Guru Maharaj, Jayapataka Swami. Because some people, I can see, are new. Huh?
Prabhu, the new batch,
Really?
the new batch might not know Prabhu. They have not heard about Guru Maharaj.
Oh, should I tell this pastime or not? Okay, Jayapataka Maharaj is one of the Acharyas, gurus in ISKCON, and he's one of the senior most, the most loved ones. Like he's been in ISKCON for almost 60 years now, 58 years. He was one of the earliest disciples of Prabhupada. He's one of the leaders of ISKCON. He's a guru. He's a sannyasi. He's the trustee for ISKCON for all over South India. So practically speaking, he's our guru. Most of us are his disciples. And sometime about 18 years back, he had a stroke, brain stroke, and then he became confined to a wheelchair, and he became very sick after that. And he was in Udupi for treatment, Ayurvedic treatment. So as soon as I mentioned Jayapataka Maharaj's name to Vishweshwar Tirtha Swamiji, there were many people trying to talk to him. I was also in the line, but I thought, I'll never get a chance. So I just spoke loudly so that I can grab his attention. As soon as I mentioned his name, Jayapataka Swami, he quickly turned towards me, where that voice is coming from. Yeah, you, ISKCON, Jayapataka Swami? What? He asked me. I said, Swamiji, I've come on behalf, and I want to tell you that yes, he's taking some treatment here. He knew that hospital. Oh, Tanmay Goswami. I said, yes, he's taking some treatment there. And he has expressed his desire to come and meet you. He says he's your old friend, and he wants to pay respects to you, and he wants to take your blessings. Pejawar Swamiji became so happy to hear that. Everybody noticed that his whole expression changed. Everything changed. He stopped listening to everybody else. He was just sitting on a bench, on a chair at the bottom. People all around him, everybody trying to get his attention. Everybody realized that he's not going to listen to anybody now. He was just looking so intently at me and said, How is he? I heard he was not well. I said, yeah, he's not keeping well. He had a brain stroke. I know. I heard. I am finding out. Now and then I find out how he's doing. He's my friend. I went to Mayapur. He took me to Mayapur. Because of him, I went to Mayapur. He started speaking, and everybody was so stunned. Because he was like a little young boy, so happily, enthusiastically jumping and speaking. I was so delighted to see. I thought, two great acharyas, one from the Madhva Parampara and one from the Gaudiya Parampara. It's like, what can I say? It's like Indra meeting Brahma types. So something like that. So then I told him he's taking treatment, this and that, and he's not very good health. He wants to take your blessings, and maybe there'll be surgery for him sometime. He needs a kidney transplant, and like that I told, liver transplant is what I told him. So then I told him, then he asked me, where is he? Where? Then I told he's in this place called Hiryadka, a town called Shirur. Shirur was about 30 kilometers from Udupi. Then immediately Swamiji said, see, I'm doing Paryaya. Paryaya means for 2 years he has to worship Lord Krishna. There are 8 mutts. Each mutt gets chance for 2 years. 8 mutts are there, Madhvacharya established. That was the turn of Pejawar Swamiji. So he said, because I'm worshipping Krishna, there is a rule that I cannot leave Udupi temple and go for these 2 years because I'm worshipping. Then it becomes violative. Bhanga. Bhanga means it's like breaking the tradition and principles. So you tell him that I'm apologizing, that I'm not able to come. Otherwise, I would have come. I would have come. He's so dear to me. He's so dear to my heart. I would have come to see him. I wouldn't want to trouble him to come here. But you see, you have to tell him very clearly, you have to tell him, okay, that I am bound by this principle. That is why I'm not able to come. And you ask him that he should come. I will be very happy to meet him. Like that he said. I became so overwhelmed. I offered my obeisances and I said, I'm I'm overwhelmed that I'm just a messenger, servant of His Holiness Japataka Maharaj. But seeing the love that both of you have for each other, I'm really surprised and stunned. And I think it's a special blessing of Krishna that I got this opportunity to connect both of you. Then he said, tell him he can come any day after 10 o'clock. Because till 10 I'll be busy with my puja. He must come. I will somehow take him so that he can have darshan of Krishna, like that he said. Then I went back and he gave me the number of his secretary, and his secretary called me the next day and the next day. When is Japataka Maharaj coming? Pejawar Swamiji is asking, he's repeatedly asking. Then I said, okay, he will come on this date. We fixed up one day, one evening. Pejawar Swamiji's secretary suggested, let him come in the evening, there'll be crowd. And we'll have a public program, small public program in the mutt. Let him come and I want him to speak. Like that, a whole program is organized. And I went to the secretary and I confirmed that we are coming, Japataka Maharaj is coming. This is the time, this is it. So that day I was getting phone calls almost, have you started? Where are you? Like that type of calls. That means Pejawar Swamiji was monitoring so affectionately. And I told Mahavara, Prabhu, I'll be the advance party. I'm scared. I want that everything is properly arranged, organized, that I'll go 10 minutes ahead of you. And I'll inform Maharaj, Pejawar Swamiji, that Guru Maharaj is coming in 10 minutes. Where should I bring him? Where should I take him to? Where should he sit down? You please understand he has a wheelchair. He said, then he took me personally. He showed me the whole arrangement. He had made a nice stage, very beautiful stage. This time I went to Udupi, which is not very long back, as a part of a yatra. I just sat in that hall, in that auditorium in front of that stage. In the middle, there was a statue of Madhvacharya, in the middle of that stage. And nice stage. And that is where the whole event happened. And I was trying to remember that what a historic meeting happened here. His Holiness Japataka Maharaj and Pejawar Swamiji. So I went early, and as Mahavara told me that we're just about 5 minutes away, and I went inside the hall. As soon as he saw me, he jumped and said, "Where is it? Has he come? Has he come?" I said, "No, his car is arriving. Swamiji, please tell me where should I bring him?" Then he said, "No, I showed you already. You bring him," or something like that, he said. So I went back to where the car can come. By the time the police were there, volunteers were there, they had organized a decent reception committee. They were all waiting there. So I went. And as I was going to the place where the car was parked, I noticed something. It seemed like many people were following me. And I turned back and I saw Swamiji himself was accompanying me. Right behind me, he was walking behind me. Then I turned back and said, "Swamiji, he has not yet come. He will take another 3-4 minutes." He didn't say anything. He walked with me, and then he waited along with me. It took another 5 minutes for Guru Maharaj to come. He waited. I mean, it was like an It was like an out of the world experience. And this Swamiji, who can walk into the office of President of India, Prime Minister of India, anything. One time the Prime Minister of India wanted to see him. They sent a special aircraft to Mangalore just to bring him to Delhi and send him back. Very respectfully, a special aircraft was arranged because Modi wanted to see him. Modi, no, it wasn't Modi. I don't remember, 2017. Yeah, it was Modi. Modi was there after 2014. So Prime Minister Modi wanted to meet him, take his darshan or discuss something. So they sent a special aircraft for him. So he was just walked behind me. He stood there. And Guru Maharaj came and they lifted him up and placed him in the wheelchair. And he went straight and embraced Guru Maharaj in the wheelchair. Actually, these people know they're very fussy. They don't touch apparent non-Brahmanas or something. He just embraced Guru Maharaj. And people were stunned to see how much affection was pouring out of his heart. Then he personally escorted Guru Maharaj's wheelchair, step by step. I think for a while he even held his hand as Guru Maharaj's wheelchair was being pushed. I think he was holding Guru Maharaj's hand or something. And then Guru Maharaj's wheelchair had to be lifted and kept there. He sat on one side of Madhvacharya. Guru Maharaj sat on the other side of Madhvacharya. And there was some Veda Goshti, different mantras were chanted to welcome Guru Maharaj. And I can't remember who spoke first. I mean, both of them spoke, but I really can't remember who spoke first. I was sitting right in the middle. Because I was kind of the only one who could speak English and translate and speak in Kannada. Because bulk of the audience were local Udupi devotees and they wanted Kannada translation. So I was sitting right in the middle. So I was kind of I was translating what Pejawar Swamiji said into English, and I was translating into Kannada what Guru Maharaj was speaking into Kannada. Both ways I was translating. I was sitting there, and I mean, two of the most towering, greatest of acharyas of this century, the 20th, 21st century. They were conversing with each other. And Pejawar Swamiji said, I was in Mayapur. I wouldn't have gone there had it not been for the invitation from Jai Pataka, my dear friend, my dear associate. And there, Pejawar Swamiji has said this. He said, he is the real Jai Pataka. He's like a victory flag for Krishna, for Bhakti. He has established Bhakti in places where it is impossible, where people thought it is impossible to establish Bhakti. Where it is impossible to establish Bhakti. He has established, he has gone tirelessly, he has traveled. And he was so much appreciative of Japataka Maharaj. So much appreciative. Actually, at some point of time, it became difficult to translate because he was actually flooding our heart, all our hearts, with such intense love for our Guru and himself. So selflessly, without the slightest trace of envy, such heartfelt glorification of Guru Maharaj. He said, I heard he had a stroke. First time I'm meeting him after his stroke. I wish Krishna will never forget what all services he has done. He spoke from his heart. It became so difficult for me to sit there right in the middle and translate. But I told myself that this is not the time to let my feelings overpower me and I could see so many of our Matajis who had come from different cities to visit Guru Maharaj. They were all sitting there and crying. And Guru Maharaj was so grave. I was hearing every single word that Pejawar Swamiji was speaking. Very grave. And Guru Maharaj replied. That was the sweetest part. And simply to please Guru Maharaj, simply to please. Actually, Madhavas have a problem with accepting Lord Chaitanya as Krishna or something. Maybe he was philosophically convinced also. But he knew that if he makes that statement, how happy Guru Maharaj will become. We fully accept that Lord Chaitanya is Krishna, incarnation of Krishna. I mean, it was so clear. He was making that statement simply to please Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj also replied, so measured, grave, respectful way, Guru Maharaj replied. Guru Maharaj thanked him for coming to Mayapur, glorified him, said, you are the senior most Vaishnava sannyasi in the world today. He was, but at that time, the senior most Vaishnava sannyasi in the world. Guru Maharaj was a little junior in terms of age. Pejawar Swamiji was a Bala sannyasi because he became a sannyasi at the age of 7 or 8. And he remained a sannyasi all his life. Such a glorious personality. Actually, I've seen him from close, this close. He had a very glow on his face and his personality, and he was elderly. He was pretty elderly. His face was kind of wrinkled up, but still it was very handsome. You could see in his younger days how handsome he must have been. It had its own grace, very majestic and graceful features he had. It is said that when he was very, very seriously ill, there was a Garuda bird which used to visit him frequently. Have you heard that story? I've seen pictures. He was deep down inside the mud. It's not possible for a Garuda to come from just like that. It can't come. But this Garuda, eagle, would come when he was lying down on the bed so sick that he couldn't even move. It would come and sit on the bed, sit there and watch him. And all devotees believe that it's actually a mystic Garuda of Vishnu, which has come to reassure him that Krishna is waiting for you. Krishna is waiting for you. It came a few times. Came in, sat there, fearlessly sat there, whole room filled with many more attendants and servants and other things. He sat on that bed, looking at Vishweshwar Swamiji, and after some time he would fly out. He did him a few times. That is, of course, years later when he was about to pass away. I don't know, maybe 5-6 years, 4-5 years passed away. But that was an amazing thing. As I spoke about, would it be because that Akshaya Tritiya is still there, the belief that it's there in the wood. That Krishna Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So they say 1,000 times more benefit. But you know what? Devotees are not so attracted by these kinds of statements. Because it's not that they worship Krishna more because they get 1,000 times benefit or something. You get 1,000 times benefit, or you get one-time benefit or no benefit. Also, devotees are attracted to Krishna and they want to serve him. They just want to dedicate their life and serve him. They just want to see Krishna happy. They just want to see Guru's orders being fulfilled. So for devotees, Akshaya Patra is like any other day. Sorry, Akshaya Tritiya or any other day is equally important. But then they say whatever good thing you start today will grow, will flourish, will expand, etc. So many people start many new devotional projects also. So I thought today at least we hear and we glorify our Guru, our Parampara, and the process of bhakti. We remember Krishna. And I had not planned to speak about Pejawar Swamiji, but somehow by divine arrangement, we ended up speaking about Pejawar Swamiji also today. So nothing can be more pleasing to Krishna than a group of devotees sitting and hearing the glories of devotees. Nothing can be more pleasing to Krishna. Krishna says, if you worship me, I'm happy. But Krishna says, if you worship my devotee, I'm more happy. Krishna says, you offer me Naivedyam, I'm happy. But Krishna says, I take prasadam through the mouths of my devotees. If you feed my devotees, that's how I like to taste the food, that whatever you have prepared. Whatever you have prepared, I taste through the mouths of my pure devotees. So Krishna gives these kind of instructions. So we understand how powerful the acharyas are, how much we should worship them, how much we should thank our good fortune that we are under the shelter of one of the most glorious parampara in this world at this present moment in time. We are under the shelter of that parampara. Though we are unqualified, unfit, Guru Parampara has accepted us and given us shelter and given us service. This is not an ordinary blessing in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is an age of Yavanas, Mlechas, and normally it's a condemned age. Krishna won't even look the side, generally speaking, on Kali Yuga, because he says all these people are rebels. Hardly anybody is interested in me. In a normal Kali Yuga, I don't have anybody who's talking about me or wanting to chant my name or anything in Kali normally. But this is not the normal Kali Yuga, no? This is a Kali Yuga in which Lord Chaitanya appeared, Bhakti Siddhanta appeared, Bhakti Vinoda appeared, our dearest Srila Prabhupada appeared, Guru Maharaj appeared. This is a special Kali Yuga. All these towering personalities, they change the destiny of this world, of mankind, of humankind. A time when Yavanas, Mlechas, and demons and Danavas and Rakshasas flourish. This is their age, this is their domain, this is their time. At that kind of a time, the most unthinkable thing is happening. People are becoming devotees. People are chanting Hare Krishna. We are having festivals. We are building temples. We have programs. We sell books. We distribute prasad, such large quantities of prasad. So we can say even effect of Kali Yuga becomes diminished in front of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, in front of the Audharya, the compassion of Lord Chaitanya. We are full of defects. We have 4 defects: tendency to cheat, to lie, to be confused, bewildered, and we have imperfect senses. In spite of these defects, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ignores all these defects and says, it doesn't matter. Here it is, take the holy name. And here it is, take this parampara. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives both. He gives the holy name, but sometimes just giving the holy name may not be sufficient for us. He gave us the parampara also. He says, here it is. These acharyas, take their shelter. Be under their shelter. And they know what to do with you. They know how to save you. And I have specially empowered them. So Mahaprabhu gave the books, gave the philosophy, and gave the acharyas, and gave us Prabhupada. This is not an ordinary Kali Yuga. So we should take advantage. We should take complete advantage of this age, the golden age within the Kali Yuga. And that has a small window, 10,000 years, because Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. Out of that, what is 10,000 years? It is 0.05%. of the time of Kali Yuga. 10,000, no, 0.0025, something like that. Very small percentage of time of the entire Kali Yuga. So, during that type of Kali Yuga, sometimes Krishna gives you special mercy. Like seeing how Pejawar Swamiji is interacting with Guru Maharaj. How much love and respect they have for each other. How perfectly they associate with each other. I remember we made a whole plate of one of the most exquisite fruits, big basket. And I told Guru Maharaj, he's a sannyasi, you have to give him some dakshina. So Guru Maharaj asked me, so sweetly asked me, how much do you think we should give him? Then we decided some amount and Guru Maharaj actually doubled it. I said something, Guru Maharaj doubled it. And we kept that in a neat envelope and fruits and a piece of silk cloth, different things we kept. And we gave it to Pejawar Swamiji saying this is a dakshina and this is respectfully being given. Kindly accept this on behalf of our Guru. Pejawar Swamiji was so happy. Then he brought out some shawl that was offered to Krishna and he personally draped it around Guru Maharaj. And he said, he made a promise. He said, I'll pray to Krishna for your sake. You're a Jai Pataka. You can't be like this. I can't see you like this. You should travel like before. He used the word Jai Pataka. He said, you're the victory flag of bhakti. And you planted this flag in the most unlikely places in the world. He said that. So what can we do on Akshaya Tritiya day? We should tell Krishna that whatever bhakti we do has so much benefit today. They say 1,000 times more than normal days. I'm trying my best. I'll do some bhakti today. But Krishna, will you please remove the kalmashas from my heart, which is separating me from serving my Guru selflessly, unconditionally, surrendering to him and dedicating my life to him. Will you please remove those kalmashas so I can, I can serve this personality who saved me, so I can dedicate myself in his service. That's the only benefit I want. I don't want anything else. I don't want 1,000 times more punya. I don't want money. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want. Just remove those obstacles that come in because of me, my karma, my mind. Just remove those obstacles so that I can serve unconditionally, lovingly, very intensely. I serve my Guru. So we pray like that today. Actually, I don't deserve to be a disciple of such a great personality. Actually, I don't deserve. I'm a very selfish person. I am very, I'm very selfish. I'm very lusty. I'm very greedy. I'm whatever. I'm nonsense, actually. I don't deserve to have a Guru like this. For all the compassion he has showed to me, can I at least become more dedicated to his service? We pray today. If my dedication, sincerity to serve him increases today, Akshaya Tritiya, increases unlimitedly. Krishna, you don't know how much I will thank you. I want to serve this personality. Someday I want to see him smile. And it's nothing wrong. We can pray to Krishna, please. Though I'm not qualified to ask this, but my heart is breaking and I'm asking you, please bless him with good health, good strength, and a long life. and very active. Let him stay active in preaching and doing whatever he wants to do, whatever he likes to do. And Guru Maharaj has ordered us, you all should help me in my service to Prabhupada. Ordered us. How glorious it will be if I can dedicate myself to his service. What more can I ask Krishna? So today we can make a prayer like that. Who knows? Krishna may hear. Actually, Krishna is waiting to see who will make a prayer like that. But everybody else is asking something for themselves. I want this, I want that, or something for themselves they're asking. Very few people like all of you will go to Krishna and say, all right, you gave us a personality like this who's our Guru. But what's the use of giving us a personality like this if we cannot serve him nicely? What's the use? So the full benefit of having an acharya like this as our Guru is only when we can serve him in a manner that is pleasing to him. So will you please make that happen? This is how we ask Krishna. This is the mood in which we pray. Akshaya Tritiya is for others also. We try and bring as many people as possible into the shelter of Krishna, shelter of an Acharya. Actually, the greatest gift that Mahaprabhu and Krishna has given us is the Guru Parampara. Without that, we can't understand scripture. We can't understand bhakti. We can't understand anything. Krishna and us, the bridge is the Guru. The connecting bridge is the Guru. He's not just the bridge. He will take us to Krishna. He'll deliver us to Krishna. He will hand us over to Krishna. That's the role of a Guru, and that's what the Guru does. And that personality has said, Twin Cities, I want to see you all preach more. Because Prabhupada ordered me to expand preaching unlimitedly. And I can't do it. What can I do? Guru Maharaj nowadays says, I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I'm sitting on a wheelchair. How much can I preach? But if all of you come forward, then I can present some results to my Guru. So we have to pray that we should get a sense of urgency, a sense of sincerity, seriousness in serving the mission of our Guru on Akshaya Tritiya day. And you never know, because of our prayer, some miracle will happen. Some miracle may happen. Because everything about Krishna is actually achintya. Achintya means inconceivable, miraculous. All right. So we have heard about Guru, Krishna, Pejawar Swamiji, Bhakti, Akshaya Tritiya. So we have 10 minutes. I'll block it. I'll reserve it for some questions or comments or anything, whatever you want to say. You can turn on your videos, those who can. Whoever can turn on your videos, because if you want to be teachers, you can't do it without turning on your videos. That doesn't work like that. Whoever can. Yeah. Any questions, comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. The session was very wonderful, Prabhu. The way you explained about Guru Maharaj, we got to know very good pastime about Guru Maharaj. My question is, why Chandan Yatra is celebrated only for 21 days, Prabhu? What
Oh,
is the
ma,
significance of
that
21?
Chandan Yatra has to do with summer, ma. It's not done in winter. Peak summer, we apply Chandan to cool the deities, okay? It's done in summer months. It is said that the Chandan cools the deities. You get the point? It's the peak summertime. We apply Chandan on the face of the Lord, body of the Lord, so it keeps him cool. Sandal paste is applied to keep the deities cool in hot summer. Is that okay? So it's not a winter festival. It's done during the peak of summer. Yeah, by the way, it's the Akshaya Tritiya is the first day of Chandan Yatra, correct? I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Because we treat Krishna as a little boy or whatever. Krishna is Krishna, and we are very worried that the summer may affect him. So I apply Chandan, and so it keeps him cool. And he's very peaceful. Krishna likes it. Got it?
Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhu.
We have winter festivals also. Winter festivals is something else. We have the spring festivals. We do Pushpa Vishek. And during summer, we do boat festival because it's summer. So Krishna takes Radharani out on a boat. Oh my God, what a pastime that is. Someday we should discuss that. It's an amazing pastime. We see how cunning Krishna is in that pastime. Very, very cunning. Very, very cunning. How he tricks and fools Radharani. It's all as per the season. There are different pastimes. Winter, the Lord wears winter dress. Like that. Okay? It's a seasonal thing. Yeah. Any other question?
Prabhu,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
yes, please continue, Monica.
I had a question. Like I have heard when Krishna had come, so most of them were from the Devloka. So I wanted to know, Sudama, who if Sudama was from Devloka, then who was exactly Sudama from Devloka? I always had this curiosity to know about that.
I don't think Sudama is from the Devaloka. Sudama is an eternal associate of Krishna, which means Krishna comes from Vaikuntha, Golok Vaikuntha, and Sudama comes from with him. So there are some devatas who incarnate when Krishna incarnates. Like for example, when Lord Rama incarnated, Vali, Sugriva, Angada, many of them were incarnations of different devatas. Like that, it happens. Bharata Shatrugna, they're incarnation of different forms of Vishnu. But I think in the case of Vrindavan Leela, they're original Krishna's companions from Goloka who go with him wherever he goes. So he's not an incarnation of some devata.
Okay.
He's eternally Krishna's friend. He is lucky. He's made it in life. He's passed all the exams and finished all the interviews, and he has made it in life. Krishna has taken him on as his eternal associate. Like for example, when Krishna comes as Lord Chaitanya, also many of the devatas incarnate. We know that Advaita Charya was Lord Shiva.
Yes.
Gadadhar was Radharani. Srivas is Narada. Murari Gupta is Hanuman. Like that. Ramananda Rai is Vishaka. Some are eternal associates, some are devatas. Haridas Thakura is Brahma. Like that. So, but in Sudama's case, I guess he was eternal associate Always with Krishna. Good question. Thank
Okay.
you,
Thank you,
Monica.
Prabhu.
Any other question?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, there is a question in the chat asking that Prabhu, why did even Krishna create this universe and send us away into this earth, into this material world? He can keep us with him, right?
Now listen, stop this blame game, okay? Now this whole thing about this Pahalgam, India is blaming Pakistan, Pakistan is blaming Afghanistan, Afghanistan is blaming Mujahideen, like that. It doesn't work like that. Actually, we came away from Krishna. It's not Krishna who sent us away. We came away because we were a little rebellious. And then when our love for Krishna is restored simply by hearing about Krishna and chanting and serving, when our Krishna's love for Krishna is restored completely, fully again, we go back to Krishna. We went away. Krishna didn't send. Krishna was so sad that we went away. This is a guru. If somebody leaves and goes away, his heart breaks. He says, my dear child, why are you going? This dirty world. It's a scary world. You'll drown in an ocean of misery. Don't go, come back. But the child will say, no, who are you to tell me? I want to experience everything. We are the just do it age. We are the Gen Z, or whatever. We believe in experimenting. We don't believe in anything that we don't see or something like that. We say, we go away. So sometimes when Krishna can't come behind us, he sends the Guru. That's how all of us have been rescued. On behalf of Guru, Guru comes and rescues us. Which is why Krishna has a special place in his heart for the Guru. Okay. We came away. So, if we help the Guru in bringing more people back under the shelter of Krishna, Guru will be happy, Parampara will be happy, Krishna will be happy. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu. There's another question, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu, why is this Kali Yuga different from other Kali Yugas that occurred after the end of the Mahayuga?
Oh, it's different because Lord Chaitanya appears in this Yuga. Lord Chaitanya appears once in 1000 Kali Yugas. So Lord Chaitanya appeared. Whenever he appears, that becomes an exceptionally merciful Kali Yuga, Audarya Yuga. Very merciful. Even the most undeserved, patita, fallen, crazy, demoniac person may get the blessing of Mahaprabhu and develop Krishna, not Krishna Bhakti, he will develop Krishna Prema. He can become intoxicated with love for Krishna, not just devotion for Krishna. He'll become intoxicated with love for Krishna because Mahaprabhu mercifully glances at him. This is a very special Kali Yuga, no doubt. So, should all preach. We'll find results easily in this Kali Yuga. Other Kali Yugas, it's impossible. You can't. Nobody's interested. They're all yavanas, mlechas, rascals, rogues. Manda sumanda mataya, manda bhagya, dull-headed, less intelligent, always disturbed, sick. That's the normal life in other Kali Yugas. But in this Kali Yuga, no, you can sell books, you can do kirtan, you can give prasad, you can build temples, they will come, they will encourage, they will support. Of course, you'll get 1,000,000 times more response in this Kali Yuga than other Yugas because the name of Lord Chaitanya is being chanted and its effect is there in the atmosphere. Okay, this is indeed a special Kali Yuga. Okay, one more question.
Prabhu, there's another question. Why didn't people from Vrindavan go along with Krishna when he left Vrindavan and went to Dwarka?
Krishna told them not to come. Krishna said, I'll come back. यही गया वही वापस आ गया. I'm just going and I'll come back. I'll be back in no time. How can I leave you and live? I'll come back. When he went to Mathura, actually. From Mathura, he goes off to Dwarka. He doesn't come to Vrindavan. Krishna goes to Mathura. I just have some small official business. I'll finish it and come back immediately. Kamsa is calling me. He's a king, no? I should respect him. How can I disrespect him? It's not in our tradition. He's a king. His king has commanded. He wants to see me. I'll go there, find out why he wants to see me, and I'll come back. And from there, he goes off to Dwarka. Years later, he meets the gopis in Kurukshetra. But they all come there for the lunar eclipse to take bath in some sarovara in Kurukshetra. Krishna comes. Krishna comes with all his queens. And the queens of Dwarka look at the gopis from Vrindavan, and they just cannot believe what they see. Are these the girls that Krishna is always talking about and remembering and reminiscing about? They just cannot believe. They say, yes, Krishna is with us physically, but mentally, as a person in heart, his love, he's chanting the names of gopis all the time. And the queens of Dwarka are watching this, and they're fascinated. Not that they become jealous or something, they're fascinated. They say, who are these gopis? What kind of love they have for Krishna? We're not able to match it. We are nowhere near the gopis of Vrindavan. What is so special about them? Oh, they're so curious, they're so fascinated. They know Krishna is externally with them, but his heart is beating for the gopis. His mind is craving for their association. So Krishna leaves them and goes away. But he will tell them, I'll come back. Anyway, that's a long story, why he goes and like that. Some other day we'll discuss. Either way, you should understand this Kali Yuga is the age for preaching. You can't preach in Kali Yugas. Nobody will listen to you. They'll throw stones, a chapel or something. They say, who are you? What nonsense you're talking. God, Krishna, Karma, Prema. That in normal Kali Yugas, they're animalistic. They're demoniac. Demonic. But this Kali Yuga is different. Okay. One last question and we'll stop.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. How do we surrender and serve Lord Krishna and Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada?
You see, first we have to hear the glories of our Guru, his most attractive qualities of our Guru, most compassionate, forgiving, glorious qualities of bhakti, of devotion, of sincerity, of dedication, of sacrifice, of determination, of steadfastness. You have to hear of his surrender to his Guru. If we hear, we are naturally attracted to him. We will feel, our heart will push us and say, take his shelter. Don't look beyond him. I mean, there are other gurus in ISKCON also. Let me be very clear. I don't want to appear like I'm promoting only one guru. Your heart will push you and say, take shelter. There's Radhanath Swami, Bhakti Vikas Swami, like that, many gurus are there. But for South India, Japataka Maharaj is the preeminent guru because he's also the GBC and he's been preaching there for the last 40, 50 years. So when you hear about him, naturally your heart will melt and something, the Paramatma within your heart will push you saying, take his shelter. You won't get it so easily. You won't get such people in your life. You'll probably get such people in one in a million lifetimes. Take his shelter immediately. Something will push you. And once you're receptive, humble, and you have proper association, then the desire to serve him will start. It will be born and it will grow. And after some time, you'll become mad about Guru. Wanting to serve Krishna as per the instructions of Guru. Everything begins with Shravanam, hearing. Of course, prayer, good luck, good fortune, opportunity to meet him, meet the Guru, etc. But everything Krishna will arrange once we have intensity and sincerity. Okay, thank you very much. Very nice questions. I am very happy to have spent some time with all of you here today. I hope you all, what can I say? I personally don't think there would have been a better way to spend an hour on Akshaya Tritiya day. There can't be anything better. I am grateful to you that you gave me an opportunity to speak about Guru Krishna. And I'm waiting to see how all of you transform into wonderful devotees, great preachers, very happy devotees who will rock the twin cities and the twin states. Okay, my prayers for all of you, my best wishes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. I'm so happy to see so many of my old friends. Sandy is here. Who else did I see? Sansita is here. Kirtan is here. Priyanka is here. So many others. Vishaka is here. So many new friends also. Manisha is here. Niharika, of course. So for all those whom we are meeting first time, my humble greetings and prayers. How many of you hearing me for the first time? How many of you hearing me for the first time? I want one of you newcomers to say something. Did you understand what we spoke about? Guru, etc. Or was it too much for you? Anybody wants to try and say something? The newcomers. Anybody who's new, first time you're hearing about Guru, seeing me. Would you like to say? Some hands have gone up. Trilokeshwari, you can call out.
Yes, Prabhu. Hi Krishna, you can just unmute and just give your feedback about how was it. Anybody who wants to can please raise your hand. Hi Krishna. Yes,
So,
Krishna.
like a month ago, not now, 1 2 months ago, I heard one YouTube video about some gurus. So in that video, one person, like, he's also some this kind of devotee. So he told, uh we can guru will comes to you at the right time. Okay, so you can you don't want to search for guru. If you having a blessings, if you Krishna will want to give you a guru, he will comes to you anyway. So I feel like due to this, due to this lessons or something we are now hearing since 1 month. So I feel like my guru come to me to give me some knowledge about God. So today also sir said so many things about guru. Really feeling so blessed and thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, Viju Mataji, for your wonderful feedback. Sri Veda Mataji, you want to? Yes, Meenakshi Mataji, you can unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. And it was so good to hear about story about Jayapataka Maharaj. Actually, I have attended the Bhishma Panchak challenge. On the first day, Jayapataka Maharaj has talked like for 2 to 3 minutes. He has blessed us like we are going on the devotional part. So I was again I'm getting that in my memory that how Prabhuji has talked with us. He has blessed us. So I'm really very fortunate to hear about Jaipatak Maharaj again. The story was very wonderful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to give the feedback? Prabhu?
Yeah.
So girls, all of you are attending the morning japa session?
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji.
Attending, it's so nice. So whoever isn't attending, try attending the japa session, chanting in the morning together with so many other devotees. It is going to be very blissful. So try joining in 6 o'clock and we will complete our chanting by 6:30. So anybody else? Hi Krishna Prabhu. Today we are so very fortunate enough to hear the glories of Akshaya Tritiya, about Guru Maharaj and so many other pastimes. Prabhu. Today we are so very fortunate enough to have you, Prabhu. And we are so fortunate you are a very busy person and you gave us a lot of time today. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare
Let's
Krishna,
all
thank you. Good
chant
night.
once Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Prabhupada ki jai.
Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, girls. God night. See you all in tomorrow's japa session. Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Bhagavad-gita.